Say reporter Khayelihle Khumalo was there. He's back in studio with us now. So Kaya, quite a lot of focus I see on industrialization.
Well, absolutely, Joanne. This has been a preoccupation for the regional bloc for some time now. They've brought all sorts of strategies to try and eradicate the scourge of poverty. We know that the region, as much as the leaders for some time have been trying to tackle it, but they haven't really made any progress. But obviously they've adopted a number of things, for example, liberalizing trade in the SADC region, and it's one of the treaties that they'd signed. But obviously in terms of the progress there, it's not really trickling down on the ground and really making that substantial impact.
So what exactly do they plan in terms of alleviating poverty? Is there some sort of coordinated regional effort to stamp it out?
For example, Joe, they are talking about a common vision as the SADC regional bloc. So they always say that once the region is able to come with concerted effort, because some of these socio-economic challenges are very transboundary in terms of their nature, and if one country, for example, is trying to fight on its own, they won't be able to win. So they are rallying behind and making sure that for example, because you have economies in the region that are powerful. Whenever you look at South African currency and, for example, Botswana's pula as well, in relation to, for example, other countries within the region. So the leaders are saying, look, it's always better if they come with that coordinated approach as opposed to just one country fighting on its own.
Kaya, what was said about Zimbabwe's economy and the upcoming elections in that country?
We got an opportunity, Joe, to speak to Zimbabwe's Foreign Affairs Minister, retired General Moyo, and he was very upbeat about these elections and saying, look, they may be held somewhere between July and August, and he was really saying, look, Harare is working hard in making sure, for example, that the environment is conducive for all parties. And I mean, this is a bit of a fresh start for Zimbabwe. It's something we haven't had for some time, given the Mugabe rule that, for example, constrained a lot of political parties. But this is what Minister Moyo said when we spoke to him.
Zimbabwe is preparing for a harmonized election this year, around July, August. And we believe that that election is going to be a free and fair and credible election. We've allowed anybody who wants to observe our elections to come in so that they can really see them for themselves, that the winner is going to be the winner without any limitations. We are saying everybody come and observe, but the benchmark which we are going to be using is the SADC guidelines for elections. That's what everybody must use, because that is where we belong, that is why we are here, and it is what we have signed. And of course the AU Charter, which is also the guidelines. There's been tremendous response from the rest of the investment community all over the world, in the region, and even within our own people. And therefore we are actually busy at the moment ensuring that the capital zone is comfortable in Zimbabwe by ensuring that we've achieved the ease of doing business for all these investors. We have never had such amount of interest in Zimbabwe like what we're experiencing now.
Well, absolutely, Joanne. That's a sentiment that Minister Moyo expressed, saying that in terms of the response, they're going through their own new dawn to some degree, and also the investors have been very receptive of the policies that are being championed by President Emmerson Mnangagwa. And also, I mean, for example, during the course of this year, just right in January, we saw him going to Davos, trying to entice investors to come to Zimbabwe, and also repealing some of the laws that for some time have been seen as inhibition. For example, the whole issue around indigenization laws, with a large and a lion's share going to, the Zimbabweans. So some of those laws have been really removed just to make sure that the investor confidence is boosted in Harare.
All right, certainly some important developments coming out of our northern neighbour. Thank you for watching all of that for us. Khayelihle Khumalo, our reporter who was at that gathering today.